This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. We've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visiting sideline, Washington head coach Dan Quinn. His team hitting a rough spot in the schedule. They've lost 3 in a row coming in. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. Off we go from South Philly. And he'll be brought down just beyond 25-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time than where they were last week.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Washington.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. There he goes, inside the 30. What a run, he brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Washington first down.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
And the Commanders first down. First and goal, Washington.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll take this one in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Washington. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Makes the score. Commanders 7, Eagles nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. And when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10.
Off the play fake, it's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. From the 33, here's second down and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Play fake, here's May. That's a short one caught by Lovely. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
May to the air once more. He'll go right back to Lovely. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Another run here with Camaro. And some good blocking. Springing up a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Turnover on downs.
The Commanders' offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. On play action, Love. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. One of the best to ever do it, Von Miller. He gets in for the sack, and it's going to push him up the career leaderboard. Moves past Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, who finished his career with 141 and a half. A good play action with Love. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
That's good for Washington.
A big play there for Washington. 52 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Commanders. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders move out on top. 14-0.
14. Eagles nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Camaro. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go play action with May. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing. Jalen Lane is deep for Washington. The Commanders offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. Off the play fake. Here's Love. A throw left side caught by Sanders. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up second and 11.
Second down throw for Love. He's got the first-round pick, Teteroa McMillan. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 8.
From the gun, it's Love. Pitch left side is made by Higgins. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Higgins sent in motion. We are through one. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. And they've got second and long, second and 14. The tight end Fant in motion. On second down, Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Bryce Huff. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game. And at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield. And when they take that away, typically there's something underneath. But they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
On the return, it's Tracy. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next possession. And he's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked second in the NFL. Made out on first and 10. This pass caught by Jeudy. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was second and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for an Eagles first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
29-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Moving to his left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. Open man to Mario Douglas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the rookie out of TCU, Jack Bell. From the 38 now, here's second down and 3.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
A run here with Kamara. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Philadelphia.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. Look middle, and it's caught by Beck. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
Eagles, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Kamara. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Commanders 14, Eagles 7.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
7-yard line.
The Commanders' offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Jacobs. It's a gain of 18. And the Commanders first down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out. And they have come out of the gates hot in this one. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
May going to hold on to this one. He'll take this forward for about 5.
in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
And he will get into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Eagles. That touchdown number, 23 for him on the season. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he goes through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3 in 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Love. That's taken in by McMillan. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd
It's a
down.
gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
Here's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Eagles offensive veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He finds Judy on that one. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run. It's Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for Eagles.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 more yards. That's another.
So,
Eagles
2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half.
at the 34-yard
We'll come
line.
back to Philadelphia right after this. To throw on 1st down is May. Has completed to Douglas. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. We try and run for this with Kamara. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. Open. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
this drive, Mike, it only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
It's the score. Eagles 1, Commanders 14.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10.
There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll go underneath to Jacob. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Love. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Washington first down.
From the gun, it's Love. He's found his receiver, Butte. It is second and 6.
Complete to Kayshawn Boutte. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
To throw is Love. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
14 yards on the play. And a Washington first down.
On first and 10, here's Love. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up
Back to
second
throw
and
is Love. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Halftime coming up, and we'll take it out to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Now Kamara. How he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And an Eagles first down.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Kamara going to get it on the zone read here. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Here's a third down and 4. Here's May. He's got his man. That's Beck. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Really nice here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
To throw is May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 7.
To throw now. May. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the first down.
25 yards on the play. That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Camara. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing now is May. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Now second and goal.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. On the handoff, it's Camara. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
He'll try to run for it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
For the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Eagles going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Commanders' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for first and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
To throw is Love. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
On first down, it's Love. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 2. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The tackle by Daxton Hill.
Throwing is Love. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
10 yards. That's another Washington first down.
Love to throw it on first down. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the back.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jalen Carter. He gets in there to for the sack, number 16 now on the season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down. McPherson's kick is good. And the Commanders are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and Drake May making their way back out. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Aleem McNeil in for the sack. He registers number 14 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. Incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. They'll bring up fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Jacob will get it to start the fourth quarter. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 35, here's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Big play coming up. This is third down. Here's Love. They'll look to set up the screen here. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a walk.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and
Throwing on second down, Love. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
From the gun, it's Love. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's a gain of 14
This is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Love. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles'
2nd down throw for Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
Now Love. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Ray Greenlaw. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. That one caught right back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
We'll go play action with May. That one taken in by Douglas. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's May. And off the deflection, it is taken in.
To
3rd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
On the zone read, a give to Tracy. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
2nd and 5.
To number 86. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A carry here for Tracy. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You know what? At this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down and goal to go.
Here's a run. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Second and goal at the 15-yard line.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. May going to hold on to this one. Good running on display there, taking it to the 5, but now it is third and goal. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Jack Beck, touchdown, Eagle. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Eagles 41, Commanders 20.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Commanders offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. There's that man again. Another catch.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. You see him get off the quarterback. He says, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
2 yards. It's now
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here it is, fourth down and 10. They'll go for it. Love. That's going to be caught.
Love's pass complete to Deshaun Mooney. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. Well, victory well in hand. Still a little bit of time left here, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to end this one. Second and 11. Down to a knee, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.